everyone, Ravenna from Triple Moon Goddess 88 here today. I wasn't going to do a message today. I'm feeling a bit flat and a bit blech. But then universe started giving me a message and asked me to bring it to you guys today. So this will be a very specific message for someone. So this is most definitely not for everyone. This is about, sorry, just had to adjust that. This is for, I feel it's for a Devine Masculine. It's not gender specific. And this is basically a love reading. So if you are not interested in this, then that's fine. Just keep on going. But for this specific person, universe is saying that the manifestation that you asked for and that wants to come forward, or universe is guiding you towards, is coming, but you've got to stop fighting it. The longer that you don't deal with what you need to, the more blocks you are putting in your own way. So basically you need to get out of your own way, whether that be, overthinking or thinking that there are actually more obstacles or things that you need to deal with than you actually do need to deal with, and you're not prioritizing what actually does need to be dealt with. What you want wants you. Now I know I'm getting a bit of fear surrounding worthiness and abandonment issues maybe, or parental wounds in regards to that. But you need to know that what you want, what you're manifesting and putting out there, it wants you just as much. Yeah, the parts of where your fears lie is thinking or overthinking from an unhealed part of yourself, of unworthiness or rejection or fear of being hurt again. It could be fear of them not loving you for you. But what if, hang on, this is where it gets interesting. So I had to write this word for word. So universe is saying, but what if I told you that everything you're resisting will actually be a part of what heals you and what helps heal other parts of yourself you didn't even realize needed healing? What if I told you that you, and I had to put you in capitals, the second you bring more to the table than you realize, and you are a key for someone or something. No, you are a key for something or someone else's healing journey as well. And what they can't heal themselves, you will be able to heal and also help heal other parts of them that they didn't even realize that they needed healing either. So you'll both be a part of each other's healing journey. You don't need to be perfect to step forward to this connection. Because they've got parts of themselves, that need healing as well. Universe says you are both on the same journey, both have the same or similar wounds, mirroring each other. Both of you are energetically connected, and both of you feel that at this time. You may not be together, you may not even know each other in real life, but you both feel it, and it's confusing, especially for you. you don't understand it for whatever those reasons are. But you're still drawn. So you keep getting drawn to that energy, whoever that person is. Now, one or both of you are having dreams about each other. May not be the specific person that you're meant that this person or this energy is, but you're having dreams where something stands out. I feel like one of you knows who the other is, and they are too scared to approach or contact. I feel that's you. I'm feeling it's more you that knows who the person is, and you're either letting your fears hold you back, or there's something that you need to work on before you can step forward. That you feel like you don't want to carry into this connection moving forward. So the other person feels the hesitation and your withdrawal and your energy sort of bouncing back and forth. They're feeling that you're coming forward, then you're pulling back, then you're coming forward. So they're pulling back. They're putting a wall up because they find that energy very confusing. And this person has put up walls or a wall because of that. They're afraid to open up the connection, even though you have not physically connected, but they're afraid to open it up, the energy connection, because of that inconsistent energy. They don't like it. They don't like that type of energy. They have had a lot of that energy in their life, that people coming forward and then pulling back and then and then disappearing. So there's a bit of an abandonment wound for them around that sort of energy in their life of coming and going and then taking off. It's a lot to do with their worthiness as well. So they have their own wounds around worthiness and abandonment and that sort of thing. So to you, this person comes across as confident, got themselves together, really healed and the whole package, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, may come across as all, it's the whole stability package sort of thing. But what if I told you that they are still working on themselves just like you are? That they have traumas, insecurities, unhealed parts of self and fears. Fears because of the past, fears of making themselves vulnerable, insecurities and wounds around worthiness and all that sort of stuff. And they are scared about the things that you're scared about in different ways, obviously in your own, situations and experiences and traumas and all that sort of stuff. Also, this part specific, that they have fears that once you see behind the mask at their true self, you will reject them and that you have those sorts of fears as well. So by you two coming together, that will help bring more clarity to you both about that those fears are unnecessary. Now, universe is asking you this. Are you going to risk losing what you manifested? Now, you manifested this person. You manifested this energy. This is your divine counterpart. So are you going to risk losing what you manifested, what universe chose for you both, really? And by the way, this person manifested you too. So this is divinely guided and orchestrated from the universe. Universe knows you're worthy. Okay, they know this person is worthy. Now it's up to you both to believe it individually so that you can both come together. Once you are both together, you'll realize just how worthy you really both are, and will wonder why you even hesitated in the first place. So the fear's in the head. Absolutely. Now, if the reason you're hesitating or holding back is because there is stuff you're working on, then get stuck in and get it done. Straight up. They are just telling you, get it done. You already know you're working on it anyway. You already know what you need to do. You're already there, energetically you're ready, and may already be in amongst it all, working on it anyway. So this isn't, trying to drag someone kicking and screaming when they're not ready to do the work. You're already doing the work. So they're basically saying, get stuck in and get it done, because you're dragging your feet in a different way. Because universe has plans and it's guiding you to get what you need to get. Universe has plans and it's guiding you to get what needs to be done. But keep in mind, if you're busy trying to make plans and get everything perfect and aligned before you approach this person in whatever way, just keep in mind that universe, once universe finally has you both together where they want you to be and where you're meant to be, plans for you both and where you are both headed may change from how you see things. So, you might have this picture and this idea in your head of how you think things are going to go and how you'd like them to be. But that's part of you releasing that control. Oh, okay. That control. You're trying to control everything and make sure everything's perfect before you approach. Okay. Universe is saying you need to not be so narrow focused and on planning. So they said that the plans may change from how you see things in your head, because they will be better than you could even imagine. So universe is saying that, the plans will change in a good way, very good way. So don't be so narrow focused on all the details, because that's not how life works anyway. And they're saying, so get to it. Get to it. Whatever it is you need to do, get to it. All right, so this part goes on to a little bit about you both as individuals and what you'll both bring to the relationship. So you're both going to have similar quirks and mannerisms that are going to sort of make you look twice and go, what? And then you'll click and go, I do that. Oh my God. And you'll both laugh about it. You're both going to have instances where that sort of stuff's going to happen. Even though you are both very, very different people. I'm feeling like very completely different people you are very similar in mannerisms and personality, parts of your personality, because your personalities are completely different, but you blend really, really well. It's that opposites attract thing. It's that same but different. It's divine masculine and feminine energy counterparts. Both bring light to each other's darkness or dark sides. You both have dark sides in whatever way that is. And you'll both bring that lightness, and your dark sides, I'm hearing, and this is for both of you, is nothing to be ashamed of. It'll be something that you'll both be able to work together with, and you'll both accept each other's sides, and you'll both accept everything about each other, the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between. So, okay, that's been a fear of yours, hasn't it? Okay. They will accept you. They will love that side of you just as they love their dark side. They've learnt to accept their own dark side and integrate that rather than fight against it. So they get it. They get dark sides. They don't have an issue. I'm getting that you both have anxiety over different issues that both of you don't need to worry about, because you'll both accept those parts of each other. You will love those parts of each other. So get that out of your head. So, and then there's going to be balance. So what the other lacks, the other will bring, and vice versa. There's something about Chinese food, Asian food. So whether you are of that ethnicity or love to travel there or love cooking it, eating it, but it'll be something you both enjoy. You'll both be very loving, affectionate, playful. Both will bring what the other wants and needs within the relationship. The inner child will be out and very happy, and will be very, very healed for both of you within this, because it will be, there's a lot of fun and a lot of laughter. Not saying it's all going to be easy all the time. No relationship is. Every relationship has issues. But when there is issues, that's something that you'll both work through together in a very emotionally mature way. And it'll be like very easy to work through. In the moment, it might feel, whatever you're feeling, whatever the situation is, but you'll both get through it a lot easier because of the communication skills and the emotional maturity that you both have. You'll be each other's biggest cheerleaders, biggest support. No matter what the other one wants to do, you will always have each other's backs, and it won't matter, if the other person is like, oh, okay, that won't even be a factor. It'll be, you want to do that, do it, babe, go for it. You'll be able to read each other without speaking, and just have a knowing of what each other needs in any situation, any mood. I've got this picture of you both being out and about, and okay, the feminine energy has social anxiety issues as well. And you will, if you guys are out and about somewhere, you're just naturally the sort that will just check in. You know, you're not clung to each other's sides or anything like that, although you want to be, both of you. You'll be able to socialise and stuff, but you will just feel and know that when she needs that little bit of extra support when you're out and about. I think you naturally do that anyway, but it's just something that universe is sort of showing me. It's because it's something that the counterpart that I'm getting she, whether it is or not feminine energy, that they will need. So, but that's the sort of thing that you'll be able to read each other, and you'll just know what the other needs without even looking at each other. Okay. So I see a lot of travel. When I was writing this, I got planes. So maybe traveling for work together, or holidays together. Maybe one of you works internationally and the other one will travel with you for that. Like whatever it is for your situation, but I do see travel. I also see a self-sustainable lifestyle, so growing your own food, raising your own livestock, all for food, all for self-sustainability, self-sufficiency. That might not be something that you see right now, but it'll make sense. It'll make sense once you meet this person and you have the conversations. You'll both be working together to build something really big, not just in your relationship, but in your finance side of things. I see you building some sort of business together. You'll also, with friendships, community, it'll be like your own personal little empire. That you be building together. I see soul tribe. Very warm, very loving, a lot of laughter, a lot of love, a lot of people around. And all working together for the same goal. Some obstacles that may be small issues, but you will overcome them, like because of the emotional maturity and the communication skills that you both have. So you'll overcome them easily. So and this is just what I was getting. It might not relate, but there might be different ethnicities between you both. One or both of you could be in the spotlight. There could be cultural differences, age difference, distance, different financial or social classes, religious differences. There could be outside interference because of this relationship, and that, okay. That could be something that not so much worries you, but is being a little bit of an obstacle. Okay, so either family or friends, you will deal with this because this relationship is something that you do really want, and that outside interference will become a non-issue because you won't put up with it. Okay, universe says this person is not like your past relationships. This person is going to love you for who you are and and how you make them feel. You make them feel loved, safe, seen, nurtured, appreciated, respected. And they will make you feel the same, and you both will make each other feel so much more than that. You both have your own wounds about love and being able to accept love due to the unworthiness wounds. I'm feeling that you had issues with people only loving you for what they could get out of you. And you just want a genuine love. And I feel that your person has issues with unworthiness and always felt that they had to be doing something very similar to you, but had to be actually doing something to earn the love. But you two coming together will be the change within you both to realise that it's unconditional, absolutely unconditional. Move heaven and earth for each other, and real connection, genuine connection that will, calm that inner child and that wound around the worthiness and the abandonment issues, the abandonment wounds. Even though it's something that you may be working on, and the other person may have been working on as well, I don't think it will be fully healed until you two have connected and are vulnerable with each other in a way you both haven't ever been vulnerable with anyone ever before. Also, this will be a love for both of you that you've never ever experienced before in this life anyway. Both have fears of being vulnerable, but once you both meet and realise what this connection is, that will no longer be an issue at all. Past life connection, many lives, there's always been... Okay. You know this is a past life connection, and you know of at least one life. They know of several lives, and there's always been obstacles in those past lives as to why you couldn't be together for whatever reason. It could have been tragedies, it could have been, different, just like in this life, different cultural differences, social class differences, familiar obligations, whatever it was, there was always a reason why you both couldn't be together. Not fully anyway. There was that, it was more like a secret loves, stolen moments of time, and you both vowed to find each other in every single life. And you both know of at least one life or more. I know your person knows of several. And as I said, you've both both or one of you have been having dreams. I think you have, but something to do with eyes. There's something to do with eyes for you. For your person, they have had several dreams. That's how the connection was established. The energy connection was established. So, yeah, the connection is there. It's just whether or not, I mean, you the ball's in your court. So release a little bit of that control. Do what needs to be done. And if you choose to step forward, then do it. If you do not choose to step forward, then you need to cut the cords. You need to do what you need to do to cut the cords to that connection, so that you're both free to do your own thing. So I mean, you've got free will anyway, you know, you both do. But in regards to this specific situation and this connection and everything, you know what you need to do. You just need to release that fear. So I wish you luck. And you know, if you take the leap and everything, you know, contact me from my information in my bio and let me know how you go. I'd be interested to find out who this is about, actually. So, beautiful message. I wish you all the best. So, good luck.